It's like it's not just we're tracking what the reps are doing, we're rewarding the reps to do the right things. Stats that we're seeing before using SetSail are a few different lenses. So for example, the revenue concentration. So we see a lot of companies, even if they're hidden numbers, the revenue is concentrated towards a very small amount of reps. So 20% of the reps are actually doing 80% of the revenue, which again, if you're a sales leader, this is a very risky situation for you, because think about these top 20% of reps, great, they're getting your number, but because they're so good, probably they're looking for their next job or the next role. So not necessarily they will stay with you. So this revenue concentration, we see that across the board with every company that we're working with is a big problem. That's like one. Second problem that we're seeing that you probably know really well is that now with COVID, it's even take longer time for reps to ramp up. So, even before COVID, when people work from the office, for an enterprise sales rep, it would take around between 4 to 6 months to ramp up on average, to build their pipeline, to get ready to start pitching and start to win deals. And now we're seeing with the remote work that it takes more like 8 months to a year. And that's huge. If you're building a sales team and you're hiring 10, 20, 30 people a quarter and it takes them a year to ramp up, that's a huge drag on your revenue numbers. So that's kind of the second. And the last thing is motivation. I mean, it's like what we've seen across the board, unlike other professions like, coding, people don't mind being by themselves and code the way through and just, do the long hours and maybe code through the night, and working from home is great for them. For salespeople, it's a little bit different. Working in isolation is taking a toll. And what we're seeing it on retention. So sales reps are just sticking around less. So if as as a whole, retention in sales was a challenge for sales leaders. It was something around 24 months before COVID. Now we're seeing it's going down to 18 months. So
Wow.
so think about that. The problem from both sides. It takes you to ramp up your rep around a year,
And you're
but
losing them
18
just
months
as
in,
fast.
they're
Yep.
actually looking for their next job.
Yeah.
That's a huge challenge.
So something that's something SetSail can help organizations with then.
Exactly. So again, if you deploying SetSail as a revenue execution platform, we can help guide your new reps through, okay, these are what the best reps are doing. Also pay them either through spiffs or through the jar that you're paying them. We can actually pay them on building a real pipeline. Your reps are actually much more happy because they have much more certainty on what they're getting paid for. Now the company is sharing the risk with them. Now the company is willing to pay them on making progress with deals, not just on closing deals. If you're a new rep in a company, it may take you a year to start closing deals. You don't want to be starved in that year. So the
Yeah.
only solution that companies have today is paying in a draw. We have a solution that can pay for making progress, and sales leaders love it, reps love it. So it's a very unique win-win solution that makes the reps more productive, but also make them more happy.
That's amazing.